arc. They've got great spacing, and I like that they're always looking for a better shot on the perimeter.
Here's Maledon. Tice with the defensive effort. Going inside. Nedovic, good.
Nice read. Sets his teammate up. You like how they're sharing the ball.
And an intentional foul right there.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
The visitors with the ball. Here's Maledon. And no good, trying to use the glass. Now, here is James. Here he goes. And the shot goes. About a minute played here so far in the first. Here's Maledon. Continues to make an impact on offense, putting up 21 a game. And it's going to be a 3-second call. Here's James. His numbers are solid, putting up around 18 points a game. Wide open look. And the shot's good.
Look, you love to see this kind of team chemistry. Let's see more of that.
Here's Maledon. That one off the back iron and out. Tice left side. Using his post moves to get the 2 points.
Well, early in this game, they've made one good play after another.
To the inside. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
Out to the right wing. Tice comes with a double team.
Well, I believe that's now 4 straight misses to start the game. Talk about stumbling out of the block.
I mean, just a tough start, missing their first 5 shots.
Just 4 to shoot. Here's Tavares. Well, it was only a matter of time before they finally get the bucket.
And that ends their drought. You could feel the frustration building with each miss.
Yeah, and sometimes that's just how it goes. But also, we got to give credit to the defense. They're not making it easy out there.
Here's Maledon. Got a piece of it. And here's the fast break. Ball's going up the court. Here's Tice. The rebound by Tavares.
That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right, and you still get a bad result.
And that one's good. Maledon.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
James attacking. The rebound by Tavares. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
He's perfect from the line this time. And here's James. Here's Blossingame. Pass to Nedovic. 4-3. They get it back. Great positioning on the putback.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Here's Hezonja. Here's the 3. And the 3-pointer goes.
Well, maybe not the shot they were looking for there, but the defense gave it to him, and he knocked it down.
The home team calls timeout. Here's Akobo, averaging around 5 points a game. Inside. It's picked off. Over to the left wing. Here's Hazonia. Pass to Lynn. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Well, he knew he had the size advantage to dominate the defense there. Go right at him.
Here's Mirotic. And finished off by Hayes.
And that's why you don't give up on the glass.
Man, his efforts well rewarded right there.
Well, that's what he does. He makes an impact with his activity on the boards.
Here's Hazonia, scoring around 28.5 points a game. A very talented offensive player. And here's the fast break. Here's Hayes. Len pulls it in.
Aggressive move, but that was great D to prevent the easy bucket.
The shot by Hazonia, no good. To the paint. Here's Hayes. And finished off by Hayes.
He may give up a little size, but has the bounce to hold his own.
Pass to Hazonia. And there's the drive. And it's in there. Len's got his second basket of the night.
Woo, just selling the defense on the pump fake.
Now here's Hayes. And finished off by Hayes.
Too easy for a guy of his caliber. The D must put up more of a fight down there.
Yeah, they can't let him even get into that space. If he gets good position on the block, it's trouble.
Here's Akobo. He's scoreless. Hayes, shot's good.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Pass to Okiki. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. The home team calls timeout. .46 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Hayes with a screen. Into the lane. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Mirotic. He hits it just before the shot clock expires.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Pass to Hazonia. 15 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Akobo. No points yet. Here's Mirotic. Here's Hayes. Off target at the rim. And so the first quarter is in the books. They're up by 5. And the second quarter about to get started. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
You know, they've been relentless in how they attack the paint.
Well, if they're going to be that ferocious inside, this defense is in for a long night.
Pass to Hayes. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
Here's Akobo. Shot clock at 5. Fades away. Mirotic can't get it to go.
Great contest of the shot. Kind of forced him to fade back more than he'd like.
Maledon attacking. There's a screen by Lin. Here's Hazonia. That won't fall. He's just 2 of 5 in this one. Pass to Diallo. Lin pulls it in.
Great opportunity. Just couldn't complete the play.
Yeah, that's one he'd like to have back. Those are the opportunities you have to convert.
Grant, you are a Hall of Fame small forward, so you know a bit about the position. What's key in excelling at the 3?
Well, BA, you have to be able to space the floor. We almost never see a 3 or even 4 who can't make threes. And on the other end, lots of times you're matched up with quick guards.
And a strong finish with 2 hands.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. And Chris Finch wants a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second. Here's Maledon. Continues to make an impact on offense, putting up 21 a game. Until they foul intentionally. Here's Maledon. Pass to Lyles.
They had some success in the first quarter, but since then, they've gone cold.
Here's Nedovic. Out to James. Here's the pick. Fader on the way. The rebound by Tavares.
And I don't understand. Why is he going to...
Oh, my goodness!
Oh, my.
Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now. Here's James. Sinks it from just inside the baseline. James has got his second bucket on the night.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look for that.
And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Puts the fadeaway right on the money.
Yeah, not sure why he faded away there. Sure looked like he had plenty of space.
Pass to Tavares. Can't get a second shot to fall. Now 1 of 2. And the basket by Tice. Tice has got 6.
Incredible. I mean, high energy in transition. Just beating the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
Down low. Here's Tavares. Oh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. Tavares has gotten his second bucket of the game.
Very few miscues from this team tonight. They valued their possessions and hold the lead, partly because of it. And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Pass to Lyles. Here's Maledon. He's got 5. Takes the elbow jumper and drains it. Maladon's got 5 points in the quarter.
With defense that soft, you have to take them to task.
Here's James. And slam dunk by James.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. To the middle. Oh, it's stolen by Tice. Here's Nedovic. The shot's good on the assist by James. He's got 5.
Yeah, way back when I started coaching, you never wanted a three-pointer on a fast break. Now, it's the shot teams are looking for.
The home team calls timeout. Here's Hezonja. He's got 7. Oh, sweet move. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. This is his second trip to the line in the game.
Showing more aggression here in the second quarter. He's seeking contact and working himself to the line.
James outside. And he makes it on the layup.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
The 3 is up. Tice grabs the miss. Here's Nedovic. 5 points in the game. Now Diallo. James outside. 4 on the clock. And finished off by Tice.
In terms of offense, they've been the more efficient team by far.
Well, I think it's because they're calling sets that really match up well with their personnel.
Here's Hezonja. He's got 10. There's the drive. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant.
Well, picking up his second foul, he can still be aggressive, but has to be smart about it.
So it's the home team now. A minute 31 left to play in the half. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Hayes. Whoop, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. Here's Hezonja. He's got 12. 1:14 left in the first half of this one. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. This will be his 3rd trip to the free throw line. That free throw misses.
And they seem to have taken a more heads-on approach this quarter, and is getting them to the free throw line.
And he sinks the second. 59 seconds left in the second. Pass to Hayes. Here's Akobo. And finished off by Hayes.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today. Here's Hezonja, covered by Diallo. Here's Hezonja. 13 points in the game. 3 on the clock. No luck on that one. To the paint. And finished off by Hayes.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
Here's Hezonja. Len. And the layup is good off the glass. Len's got his third basket on the night right there. Take it away. That'll do it for the first half. Up 9. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit. And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Here's Akobo. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Beyond the arc. There's a screen. Clock at 6. Here's Mirotic. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway. Here's Maladon. Pass to Tavares. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
Here's Maladon. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Well, that's exactly what's needed when you're trying to turn things around.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
From the arc, it's Hayes with the rebound.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Down low. Oh, it's stolen. In transition. And so they choose to intentionally foul. "90 seconds into the second half now. And that one's good. Maladon. Maladon's got 9.
Easy shot for him. They'll take that every time up the floor.
The home team calls timeout. James with the ball. Give him 8 points now. Tice outside. Back to James. Shot clock at 6. The rebound by Tavares.
They've had a quiet start to this half, hitting just one of their first 4 attempts.
And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Oh, what a powerful finish. You could feel the impact.
Oh, he's going to be bragging about that one later, and for good reason too, man.
Well, that's what poor defense will get you. They deserve to get dunked on there.
Trying to get it going. Only 1 for 5 to start the second half.
And they go to the intentional foul. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. To the inside. Nice dish, and the layup goes down.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
James, right side. Uses the glass on the layup. James has got 10 points.
Well, when you look at what he's provided them on the offensive end, it's been an important part of why they're leading.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Pass to Maladon. There's a screen by Okiki. Tice grabs the miss. To the wing, right side. Here's Maladon. Here's Tavares. And he dunks it down.
And now that's a momentum builder for sure. So important in a close game.
Look at his teammates here. They love it. Plays like that gonna get them going.
Yes, some guys shrink in big moments, and some rise to the occasion.
Pass to Maladon. Here's a Kiki. Off with the layup. Now, here is James. 10 points for him. And that bucket makes him 6 for 10 in the contest.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Maladon attacking. Pass to James. And he drives in. Sinks it again. That's his 7th made field goal in 11 tries. And Chris Finch wants a timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. Pass to Azonia. Here's Lynn. Here's Azonia. 13 points in the game. 6 to shoot. And it's good. 2 points. Azonia's got 15.
If the possession ends with a shot in close, you've done something right.
Hayes with a screen. Here's Mirotic. Nails it from 3. Mirotic has got his 2nd basket of the game.
Yeah, showing off that ability to stretch the floor. Seems like everyone is a threat at the arc these days. Inside.
Here's Lyles. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
The big-time throwdown.
Check him out. Keeps the grip on that rim after the finish. A little extra emphasis. Pass to Mirotic. From close range. Rebounded by Lyles.
Just imagine if he was shooting better. The lead would be even bigger.
Here's Azonia. Off target from 3-point range. 1:16 left to play in the 3rd. Takes it inside. Mirotic. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play. And that one misses. And there's the whistle. And I think that was a clear path foul there. Yep, the offense will get 1 shot at the line and retain possession. First one falls for him. And he makes both free throws. Here's Azonia. 17 points in the game. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. Over to the wing. Here's Mirotic. 7 points in the game. The home team calls timeout. Shot clock at 6. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. To the right side. Here's Okiki from outside, off the mark.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
Diallo on the wing. Here's Mirotic. Got a hand on it. Here's Hezonja. Fires for three. Pure from three-point range. Hezonja's got 9 points now in the quarter. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of three. They lead by 1. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter. Man, I know. I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Here's Maledon. There's a screen with the drive. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. James deciding where to go with it. Oh, that's his 8th make of the game. He's only missed 4 so far.
It's winning time, and that's a winning play.
Here's Maledon. Pass to Hezonja. Here's Okiki. Here's Maledon. Right wing. Just 5 on the clock. And it's all tied up.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Pass to Mirotic. Out to James. Here's Akobo. Rebounded by Lyles.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
To take the lead. The rebound by Diallo. And here's James. Pass to Mirotic. From downtown. Not going to go that time. They've got a shot at taking back the lead here.
Yes, they do. Could be the opening they've been waiting for.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. Pass to Okiki. Lays it up and banks it in.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Well, with him, he's dangerous because he's so confident. He wants to deliver in these moments.
Here's James. And it goes. That makes him 9 for 13 now.
Well, look, if he misses that shot, coach might think of benching him. He's pretty fortunate he got that one to go.
Knocks down the long J.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
James goes in. Oh, he nails it. 10 for 14 after that one.
Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
Here's Maledon. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Maledon's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
Knocks it down from distance.
That's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
And that one's good. Maledon's got 9 points here in the second half.
And you look at how they've come out in the second half. It's almost like night and day.
Yeah, you can see it in the hustle stats. These guys have come out with a different mindset and seem much more motivated here in the second half.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, BA.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team. Rochita comes up empty down low. Here's Akobo. Pass to Diallo. Here's Akobo. 5 to shoot. And he misses the go-ahead basket. And stolen by Diallo. Here's Mirotic to take the lead. And that one drops, so now they lead by 1. He's off on the second.
Well, they're up 1. You just hope that missed free throw doesn't come back to haunt them. And look, he's had an off night, but it won't matter as long as they hold on to this lead.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Chris Finch said to the team. He likes the way they're finishing inside. Coach said when we get close, we are golden. They can't stop us in there. Let's keep pounding it as long as we can.
And Allie, thanks. Here's Maladon. Ooh, poked away. And stolen by Diallo.
His first turnover. He's been extremely steady with the ball tonight.
And the free throw, no good.
Finally getting himself to the free throw line. He was sitting back in the first half with no free throws to show for it.
Wide open look. Oh, it doesn't go.
Well, the defense just gave him that shot, and he wasn't able to convert. Very disappointing. And that's his fourth. Getting into the danger area now. He's going to have to be a little more cautious down the stretch.
It's a 1-point game. Here's Tavares. Oh, the stuff! Coming down the stretch. We'll see if someone can capture the lead and hold it.
Yeah, that's been an issue. 5 lead exchanges tonight.
The home team calls timeout. Now James. With the jam.
Padding the stat sheet, getting the board and the hoop all on one play.
Yep, he's earning his coach's appreciation.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes 2 points, moves on. Nice! That one's good. 1:46 left in the fourth quarter. Oh, he dropped it straight in.
The scoring is coming easy for him. Got to keep the ball in his hands.
James, outside. Puts up the tray. Cash from downtown. This is the very definition of a back-and-forth contest.
Yes, neither side taking its foot off the gas. I'm expecting a spectacular finish.
Here's Mirotic. James outside. 5 on the clock. Beyond the arc. That misses. Here's Hazonia. On the take. Oh, the putback is no good. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Knocks down the trifecta.
Gotta love how they just maintain their intensity, even when they're this far up.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. From a coaching perspective, what are the keys to focus on here?
Searching for a fast bucket, then a way to stretch things out.
Yeah, and then they have to foul quickly and hope for some misses at the line.
Here's James. And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
And that's an intentional foul. Good on the first. And that gives him a 4-point cushion. So he gets them both. And it's a 5-point game.
And that'll just about do it. Coming through at the line in a big spot.
So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory.